So I got an interesting comment on one of my previous lawn care videos, and we're gonna read the comment and we're gonna talk about it, okay? So, and I quote, "What makes you think you deserve $150,000 mowing lawns? Kids should be doing this work. Bring back $20 lawn work." Okay. All right, so let's talk about this. I mean, what do all the turf pros say? Do you think that us lawn care guys are overpaid? let me know in the comments, or do you think maybe we're not paid enough? First, I get it, man. $150,000, that seems like a lot of money for mowing lawns. But if you're thinking about a teenager like down the street mowing a lawn, then yeah, it's hard to wrap your head around a lawn mowing guy or a lawn mowing business making substantial money. But that's not what a real lawn care business is, all right? Let's think about it. If we have trucks and trailers and thousands of dollars worth of equipment and are carrying insurance and we are paying payroll taxes and we're paying workers' comp taxes, all right? It is a professional service, all right? At that point, we're talking about a legitimate business, no different than an HVAC, plumbing, electrical, like it is a legitimate business. And to that point, a professional business, a professionally ran business, it deserves professional pay. And here is a point that a lot of people miss whenever it comes to creating value, okay? At the end of the day, what I have noticed is that people pay for primarily two things in their life. This is just my opinion, okay? This is what my observation. I just turned 40 last week, guys, so I made it, right? But I've noticed two things. People will pay for things that they cannot do, okay? They don't know how to do it, or they're physically not capable of doing it, or they will pay for something they don't want to do, okay? Insert literally any career, any trade, all right? What are you spending the most money on? Typically, it is something you don't know how to do yourself, or you don't like you can't do it yourself, and that could be a host of different things. Or number two, you don't want to do it because you value your time more than doing the thing. For example, many of my clients, they are elderly clients and they are physically not capable of taking care of their lawn any longer, okay? They pay a professional service to do that. And likewise, I also have a good portion of my clients who they are able-bodied people, right? They're fully capable of taking care of their lawn. But you know what? They value their time when they've been working all week more than coming home and then having to spend several hours doing yard work on the weekends, right? They've worked hard all week. The last thing they want to do is be doing yard work. I think about it this way. I mean, it's literally no different than you paying $50 to go out to eat. Like, sure, like anybody can cook their own food at the house, but you are paying whenever you go out to eat for convenience. You don't want to cook the food, or maybe you just are so busy you don't have time to do it, okay? And at the end of the day, people will pay money for those two things if they cannot do something or they do not want to do something. And here is the kicker. This is the ace of spades that lawn care companies have. If you can figure out something that people cannot do for themselves or don't want to do themselves, and then turn that into recurring subscription, recurring revenue-based work, that is how you can make a lot of money from just mowing lawns. I'm sorry you feel that that the lawn care guys should not be making good money, that there should be some teenager out there doing $20 lawn mows. Like, if that's the type of service that you're interested in, then yeah, I'm sure you can find that. But the people that I serve, the hundreds of clients that I serve, they want a professional lawn care service that is logoed up, that has uniforms, that has professional employees, that carries the gamut with insurance, and is by the book because they're protecting their biggest asset, usually like their house, right? But at the end of the day, it was a comment that was at least worth addressing. But I would encourage you, man, like think of like things that like you can do, value that you can offer people, to things they either can't do or they don't want to do, okay? And if you will just like reframe the way that you're thinking about value with that kind of context, well, it keeps you from being quite so narrow-minded. Raising the standard and raising the bar in our industry, it is good for everybody. It's good for lawn care business owners, and it's good for clients. I appreciate you all, and I will see you guys in the next one.